Hello, everyone. This is Friday afternoon. Thank God it's Friday, and we are here live in the garden again today. I am not out at the training session because I decided not to go and participate. It was just a little too much for me uh, and COVID 19. I thought it was just a little too risque. So, anyway, I'm here and want to do is welcome everyone who's showing up today. I appreciate you coming by and stopping. I got two things I want to talk about today, and one was the article and also a public broadcasting that came out on, I think it was maybe last Friday or Saturday, or maybe it was even early in the week. But I posted that to the Congo Helping Hands page and to LinkedIn and some other sites. And it's about logging. Logging is kind of could be detrimental to all of us, not only in the Congo. The PBS it was reporting and shown how that the some indigenous people in the Congo was being severely impacted by logging. uh, Food sources such as animals and everything were disappearing, and they did not have meat, source of protein. But to all of us, we should know that we rely upon the Amazon rainforest and the Congo rainforest to replenish the oxygen in our air. And so, with global warming and everything that's going on, it is critical that we uh, somehow get engaged with Congo and also put pressure on the government not to let uh, mainly the Chinese from going, uh, you know, getting as much wood and trees as much as they want to. In the report, they showed that the local people, the artisan woodcutters, only was allowed to bring down logs from the forest about once or twice a year because they floated them down with the current in the river. However, the Chinese was putting them on boats and ferries and taking them down, and then they was processing them in Kinshasa, which is also on the Congo River, and then they were shipping them out to Congo. I mean, shipping them out to China and everything, and they just was just ripping off, raping the country and things like that. So it's not only help impacts the local people who can't find food because with all the loss of rainforests and everything, but it also affects the world. As in one report I read that the we Congo lost about 6% of the world's rainforest last year. Over a million uh, acres was lost. Uh, so it is decreasing year by year, and I'm sure the Amazon is much more at risk than Congo because it is so difficult to get stuff out of the Congo. I think maybe that's what it is. But since Congo is unchecked pretty much, it may be a lot more. And one of these days we wake up and there is no more uh, rainforest in the Congo. Some reports say that it may only last until 2021, but I think that was a little bit premature. But I think because it's not going to end next year, so I think it maybe was 2100 that I saw and mistranslated transposed the numbers. So by the year 2100, which is another 80 years, it's going to be all disappeared. So anyway, take a look at that post and also You can look at Google PBS Congo logging, and it will show you the report that they came up with, showing the devastation that's going on in the Congo, not only to the local people, but potentially around the world, as everything uh, is not, we don't have the lungs anymore, the two lungs, the Amazon rainforest and the Congo rainforest, to replenish oxygen in our air. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I've been impressed lately about social media, and I want to make that really broad, meaning to say, I would say digital communication with people in the Congo and in different parts of the world. This whole thing with the COVID virus has forced us to go digital, and what we have seen is there's been an explosion that has really helped our people, helped us to recognize that we can connect with people in Africa and around the world electronically and digitally. So one of the things that I'm gonna be looking at is how can we work with our Congolese in our area more to become more proficient in social media, to get their own story out and not rely on us Americans who probably have a different point of view. We also may not be privy to a lot of things that's going on, and we don't know all the hot spots that's going on. But we need to really, push that. So we're going to be starting some projects to get some of the younger people involved, so that they can become more socially active. Also train them in social impact, to get their word out, to get their story out, so that they can identify those problems to the world. That's what's going on. We just need to get as much information out on the Congo so that we can bring bear to those things that's important. Tomorrow, speaking of that, I'm gonna be participating on a Zoom call. It's gonna be at 3:30 tomorrow, starting at 3:30, which will be 9:30 over in the Congo, with the U.S. ambassador. So probably you'll hear about that on Sunday when I report back on Sunday, since it'll be right after I get through with this, my live stream tomorrow. So I just wanted to kind of highlight those two areas, to be in prayer for them, and have not heard from Paul Law. I put out a video with Paul yesterday. He started the convoy off to do 15 wells, so we'll be reporting on that as we get more information from him. But this is the big expedition that I was involved with, that really started back in December, November and December, and so I'm missing out on all that good action by being here in the United States. But I'm luckily Paul has the capability to get the digital story out, so I'm following him from what he's going on in the Congo. So that's another case of the world has become a lot smaller through some of the things that we've been forced into during this COVID period. So finally, I will ask you to, as always, take care of yourself, be safe, and be blessed. And I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna lead out with some music that's gonna be